President Trump has just called for the elimination of due process for migrants seeking asylum in the United States. On Sunday, he tweeted, "When somebody comes in, we must immediately, with no judges or court cases, bring them back from where they came. Our system is a mockery to good immigration policy and law and order." Wait. Bring them back from where they came. I think he meant send them back from where they came. But anyway, but that's not the most important part of the tweet. Obviously, it's, "We must immediately, with no court cases or judges, send them back." That is the elimination of due process. You just said law and order. You said law and order in the same tweet, while saying, "I want to get rid of due process." Due process is law and order. Holy crap. Look, these people, again, on immigration, these people are seeking asylum, right? If you want to seek asylum in the United States, you have to present yourself to officers at the border, right? So they will arrest you, bring you into the country. Now, look, these asylum seekers, they do that because they want to have a chance to make their case of why they should be allowed to come into the country, to be granted asylum. Well, if you don't have judges or courts, then they can't ever make their case. Trump says, "No, I don't want to hear their case. I don't care about their case. All I want is these people gone. I don't want those people here." Those referring to people from South America. Well, that's problematic. Look, where are the conservatives, by the way, who are law and order conservatives, who actually care about the Constitution? Where are they? Where are they? I hear nothing. There's nothing from the Ben Shapiros of the world. Nothing. Why? Because they don't care. They never cared about law and order. They just hate immigrants when they're poor. And so, look, let me bring something in here that I don't think gets discussed enough. It's not just about naked racism with Trump. Yes, that's definitely a part of it, right? But I think it also has to do with his contempt for poor people. Because President Trump despises poor people. He thinks that if you're poor in America, like, you're not worth anything to me, except for maybe the fact that I can dupe you into voting for me and to supporting policies that help me and my family and my donors. That's what it's about with Trump. Look, he doesn't think poor people should be allowed to golf. Oh, no, that's a rich man's sport. They shouldn't be allowed in the golf course. That's our game. He even bragged a couple of days ago about being more elite than the elite. He is an elitist. He even said he's an elitist. He is not for poor people. So he doesn't care about poor people. He doesn't care about poor Americans. So when it comes to poor asylum seekers from Central America, you think he gives a shit at all about these people? No, he hates them more. Look, if you're a poor person running from one of these countries that is filled with drug violence from our drug war, so we help empower the cartels with our drug war, they go and they kidnap people and they traffic people, they sell people into slavery, they kill them, murder them, kidnapping, all these terrible things. That these families, they want to leave. They want to escape that. So they try to come here. And they go through Mexico and they go through these horrendous conditions and a very, very long trip that is very, very difficult to do to try to make their case. Trump says, "No, I don't want to hear them. I'm going to get rid of the judges. I want to get rid of the court system. I want to get rid of the court cases. I just want to send them back because I hate them so much. I hate them." Look, racism is ingrained in Trump, and so is classism. So, again, he hates poor people, but he hates poor foreign people even more. Look, all of this matters because this is a president that doesn't care about the law, while saying that he is the law, or implying that he is the law. I believe that he thinks that he is more powerful than he is. Why can't I do that? Why do the courts always go against me when I order something? Well, you didn't get elected to be king. You didn't get elected to be a dictator. This isn't Turkey. This is the United States of America, and we have checks and balances on our system. At least for now. But now here he is calling for the destruction of due process. Now, if you don't think that doesn't affect you, if you don't think that that will have a negative influence on Americans or effect on Americans, well, then think about this, right? So, without courts, without, court cases and judges to determine whether or not somebody's a citizen, what's to stop ICE from coming in and kidnapping political enemies who happen to probably be Latino, black or brown, and deporting them? Well, no, wait a minute. That'll never happen. They're American citizens. How do you prove citizenship if you don't have a court? How do you prove citizenship if you don't even make a case? They could literally come in, take people from their homes, and then send them off to another country overnight. You don't think that could happen? We didn't think a lot of things could happen before the Trump administration. I know it's not happening now. I know that. But that's what this could lead to if this were ever to happen. That's why due process is important. That's why we have to protect due process. This is not a road I want to go down. We've got to get rid of this madman. I think the best way to do that, number one, is to check his power. How do we check his power? Well, we make sure that there are people in Congress that will oppose these policies. Midterms are coming up. We've got to do this through the electoral process, right? And in the midterms, there are a lot of great progressives who won their primaries against corporate establishment Democrats. And there are still other primaries left to go. So, look, if you want to put a check on Trump till 2020, vote in those primaries. And then vote in the general election, too, in November. And then finally, in 2020, also get involved. If you want progressive policy and not just to stop Trump, well, then these are really, really important elections. And I urge everybody not to skip out on those. You can make a difference. You've got to get out there and you've got to vote. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.